So I want everybody to go to that site. Please, that site will guide you through the various paths that we have in cybersecurity, the knowledge you need to thrive in those paths, and and the skills that you need, then the activities you'll be doing on a daily basis. This will guide you, it will help you to streamline what you learn and then pick a path. So let's just quickly go to that site, then I will round up. Even my battery is low, but I'm connecting on my phone, so that's not a problem. If the system goes off, still okay. For where is it? Where is it? Okay, yeah, this is it.
I hope you can hear against the network. I don't know if you can hear us. I think, see,
Network is bad, man.
I don't know. I think this night is quite worst everywhere. The,
Exactly.
I think the media, the
Also
net,
been trying to connect me.
like the network is
Network is
crazy.
just bad.
I think, I think the Google,
So please,
The
I hope
network is not that good.
to stream on the YouTube so we can back with the network is really bad.
like even if you stream on YouTube now, the network picking, the bitrate is very very low. It's quite very low this night. You don't know what's happening.
Now, wow,
I think
tonight guys, that's cyber security time. My time. Now, wow.
you just have to
Yeah, sorry.
let's just hope it will be better. Let's hope it will be better. Kindly fill the participation form, please. If we can't be able to hear him, I guess we'll have to re-have him again.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry.
Okay, we are with you, sir. Sorry.
My network went off. Sorry.
Yes,
Yeah.
general. I think it's
Okay.
general.
President, can you go? Yeah, yeah. Can you go to that site?
Okay.
And let me share your screen, please.
Okay.
Are you on the system or you're on phone?
Yeah, I'm on system.
Oh, please, let me share it. Thank you. Because I'm using my phone right now, so.
Okay.
So we'll just discuss about that, then people can quickly ask their question. I don't want to take so much time on that. Yeah, we could see that, right?
Yep.
Okay, so now this is National Initiative for Cybersecurity Careers and Study. Now they created a workforce framework for cybersecurity. Call it NICE framework. Now this NICE framework is comprised of the following components: categories, a high-level grouping of common cybersecurity functions. So that is, it is categorized into different functions, cybersecurity functions. Then specialty areas, distinct area of cybersecurity work roles, the most detailed grouping of cybersecurity work comprised of special knowledge. You see that skills and abilities required to perform tasks in a work role. So it means that if you are able to digest this, this work framework, you know exactly the knowledge you need and the skills that is required of you for you to perform your daily job role or work role in your place of work as a cybersecurity professional. So if you go further, I want you to scroll down to those categories. You see, hold on. You see, analyze. See, analyze now. Yes, analyze. Scroll up a bit. Yes, you see, analyze. Scroll up still a bit. Okay, you see, analyze, right?
Yep.
So with analyze, you can perform highly specialized review and evaluation of incoming cybersecurity information to determine its usefulness for intelligence. So this analysis aspect, this is where you gather intelligence, you gather information, you analyze it, and detect or determine the usefulness for your organization. You see that? So let's see what is under analyze. Scroll down. You see, language analysis, exploitation analysis, targets analysis. So there are people who are specialized in these areas. Let's still scroll down. Let's go down. Threat analysis. You see, threat analysis. You identify and access the capability and activity of cyber criminals. These are, cyber threat intelligence analysts. You see them everywhere. You get so collect and operate. Open, collect, and operate. You see cyber operations, open cyber operations. Click on cyber operations. We'll just use that as an example. Cyber operations.
Sorry, please. I want to share the screen only. Sorry. Let me share that.
Okay, so under cyber operations, you see a lot of defense, analysis. You see a lot of, so this is cyber operations. Okay, you see cyber operations now. You see the abilities. Scroll down. Ability to apply collective skills and strategy. Ability to apply critical reading, thinking skill. Please scroll down. See the abilities, your ability as a cyber operations analyst. Ability to correctly employ each organization or element into the collection plan and metrics. Click on knowledge. Let's see the knowledge that is the knowledge you need to have for you to thrive in this work role. Knowledge of computer networking. You see that if you check almost all of the job functions, you will see that there is required for you to have the knowledge of computer networking. You see, networking concepts and protocols and network security methodologies. I mentioned those things the other time. Knowledge of risk management processes. You see, laws, regulations. I mentioned regulations, NIST, DIPA, and all those things. Knowledge of cyber threats and vulnerabilities. See all the knowledges you need to have. Doka said, wow. Yeah, yes. See the knowledges you need to have. These are the knowledge you must possess for you to thrive, becoming a cyber operations specialist. You see that, like a cyber security analyst, cyber defense analyst, SOC analyst, and all those roles you get. Now, let's scroll down. Let's check skills. This is knowledge, right? Let's check skills now. So this will help you to streamline what you are supposed to learn, what you are supposed to know. You will not just be learning everything possible or everything necessary. So scroll down, skills. You see skills to access the database. You see now, you are not a database administrator, but you still need the skill to access the database, because if you are analyzing, if you are protecting an organization, everything that is connected with the organization infrastructure, you will have to analyze and see that no activity is unusual. So you must also know how to access the database of the company. You see that? Skill to articulate a need statement. Skill to determine visibility of collection. Skill to ensure that the collection strategy leverages all available resources. You see that? Skill to identify intelligence gap. Skill, you have to acquire a lot of skills as a cyber operator. Okay, scroll down. There is still one left, I think. Yes. So this is task. So this is what you'll be doing on a daily basis as a cyber operations analyst or specialist. You analyze feedback to determine extent to which collection products and services are met. You assess and apply operational environment factors and risks to collection. You see, this is what you'll be doing on a daily basis. Construct collection types, plans, matrices, and so on and so forth. For coordinate inclusion of collection plans. You see, this is what we're doing. So they have ability, they have knowledge. You must possess the ability. You must possess the ability. You must possess the knowledge. You must possess the skill, and then you must know the task you are supposed to use. All these things you possess, to execute. So we'll stop there, so that I can take in questions right now. We'll stop there because of time. So you can please go onto that link and then check through. This is how you can follow a path. Determine or discover what path that suits you. Understand what path that suits you. Then go through the knowledge, the skill, the ability, and the task that is required. That is how you now start streamlining what you are supposed to learn. So that you don't just learn everything. So you don't streamline it. Okay, I'm going to be a cybersecurity project manager. What are the skills I need? What are the knowledge I need? What are the ability I need to have? What task do I do? How do I apply these ability, skills, and knowledge to this task? So this is how you navigate cybersecurity. This is how you navigate cybersecurity. Thank you so much for your time. So I will entertain questions right now.
Can't stop.
Up to you, Mr. President.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, that's just a huge details. Now, what I want to ask is there something regarding the cybersecurity that I've not been able to get well, and I'm trying to put out if you can explain well. Yeah, there are times when you call yourself a cybersecurity expert. Does that mean you
please mute your mic if you are not speaking? Mute your mic, please, if you are not speaking.
So I hope you can hear me. Now, with the help of this analysis you've actually put down, which means cybersecurity actually has no limitation. That is, I can't say I'm a cybersecurity expert without having an area of specialization in cybersecurity. I don't know if you're getting my point, because with the list of what I saw tonight, it seems like the curriculum of cybersecurity is even much deeper than any other expertise. Because if I call myself a web developer, there's a one limitation to what I know as a front end and a back end developer. Those are the two things I know myself. So if I'm coming into cybersecurity, that means the analysis of a cybersecurity expert does not mean you are knowing 2 or 1. It seems the thing is getting deeper. Maybe you can explain in that curriculum for me.
Okay. Let me just shed more light on that. Actually, that is why we normally say it's not as if cybersecurity is hard. Sincerely, it's not hard. It's just get the basics. Now, as you have said, it's not like front end that you say you just want to know front end, and that is it. Cybersecurity, you have to know something. You don't need to know everything, but you must know something about everything. Do you get what I'm trying to say now? You don't need to know everything, but you must know something about everything. It's two different things. You must know something about everything, so that because the people we are fighting against, which are the cyber criminals, threat actors, these guys are very skillful. So if you say you are limiting yourself to just one thing somewhere, and you are the one in charge of the infrastructure of the organization, so you are dead. Because cyber criminals, they are upgrading, they are learning everything. They are learning, so you must know something about everything, but you don't need to know everything in the industry. But you must know something about everything. I think at least have idea.
How it works.
When they want to come from this side, you at least have an idea of what they are trying to do, and then with that idea, you are able to function well in your job role.
So if you are going, I get that point now. So what will I now call? Because there was this session you had with us the other time when we were mentioning the class type of hackers in cybersecurity. Now, knowing the type of, I'm a black hacker, I'm a white hacker, I'm a gray hacker. Now, knowing the life of starting as a white hacker, Does that mean there are still much to know under each of these things as a cybersecurity expert? Because I can actually call myself a white hacker. All my own is to protect data. I don't know how to lose
Yes.
data or how to deliver, how to make sure my data is being sent out, or my own
Okay.
is just
Now
to
this
secure.
thing is interwoven. Yeah, I want to shed more light on that. This it is very interwoven. Now it is the motive that makes you either a black hacker or a white hacker or a gray hacker, a gray hat hacker. It is the motive, not even the task. Because the task is almost the same thing. You are a hacker, you are a hacker. But the motive behind your hacking is what categorizes you or classifies you under those categories of whether you are black, you are gray, or you are white. Are you getting what I'm trying to say now?
Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting that.
Now, hacking is hacking, but your motive, your motivation, your intention, your intent now categorizes you, it now classifies you under these three categories. Your motive and your intention categorizes either under black hat hackers, white hat hackers, or gray hat hackers. For example, if you are a black hacker, it means that you are hacking so that you can, break into maybe an organization's network that you are not authorized or permitted to break into. If you are a white hat hacker, you will be standing there to protect a black hat hacker, not to break him. You see that the intention and the motivation is different now.
Exactly.
So two of them are hackers, but their motivation and intention separates them into different categories.
Exactly. Thank you. I think you've shared this deep light into that so much. So let me see my people who ask questions before I come up with my own questions. So guys, if you have a question, please please kindly ask. Please, it's possible. Dorcas, I hope you are there. So if you guys have no questions, please kindly ask. Okay, Jeremiah, right? If Jeremiah is there. Okay, I have a lot of guys here that are into wants to start with cybersecurity as a career. So if you guys have a question, please kindly ask so you guys can learn from that question. It is very, very important. So are we having a question? Okay, in case there is no question, why me? I come up with my own. Okay, now what certify me to become a black hacker? Now, because I personally knows that to become a white hacker, there are categories of what I need to know. Now there are programming language I need to know. Can I become an hacker? Let me just start with, can I become an hacker without knowing programming language? Does that possible?
Without knowing programming language, I would say it's not possible. It's not possible. If it is a non-technical aspect of cybersecurity, I would say you don't really need programming language, or at least have an understanding of what programming language is. But if you want to become an hacker, you want to break into systems, you want to break into websites, you want to see, the thing is this, we need to get this straight. You can't break a technology you do not understand.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
You cannot protect a technology you want it, or for you to be able to protect it. So if you want, for example, there is a website, a banking website, and you want to launch a man-in-the-middle attack that will be able to extract, capture you can never be able to launch that man-in-the-middle attack. Know how IP works. If you do not know how web application works, you cannot. And for you to know how web application, you must know what programming language they use to build the website. You must know how the programming language works. You must be able to do reverse engineering of that programming language, be able to insert some scripts, insert some bugs, and all those stuffs. So if you don't know how it works, you can never break into it and get the information you are looking for. And if you don't know how these technologies work, you can never protect them. It is from your knowledge of how they work, then you can be able to now say, okay, this is how these things work. Then these are the strategies we can use to protect it to be more secure.
Thank you very much for that. Now, there's something you explained when we have a session beyond the dark hacking screen. I remember very well. Now,
Yeah.
because for those that missed that session, I'm trying to come up with questions so that you can be able to answer us very well. I don't know if you're getting my points at this.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
now when I watch a movie, I see a code running. Like hacking is easy. Like you just press enter, you just see code. Like, oh, somebody is hacking on the movie, and you feel like, somebody just press. I feel like hacking is done. But I feel like, so these are the things that gingers you to go and learn hacking. And I feel like, oh boy, my life, I go learn hacking. Like, as if it's easy. Maybe you can explain on that what I saw.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know, this is movie. Most of these movies are science fiction. If you really want to know how hacking works, like you want to really know, how the real hacking is done, you should go and watch this movie. It's a series, Mr. Robot. I don't know if you've heard about Mr. Robot. You will see that they follow the normal step: information gathering, exploitation, reconnaissance. They follow. You see all those things there. But you see all these science fictions. These are visual effects. That is not how hacking works. They are typically visual effects. It takes a whole lot. It takes a whole lot for you to learn hacking, because you need to understand a lot of things. You need to understand a lot of things. You need to understand how operating system works. You need to understand how web application works. You need to understand how networking works, how computer network works. These are the understanding you need for you to be able to say you can hack anything. Because if you want to hack a system that has the kernel, the Linux, what it entails, what are the security so there is a lot of things you will need to learn, from information gathering to reconnaissance to exploitation. You need to learn some ways of discovering vulnerability in different technologies. From exploitation to from literal movement to exploitation, from exploitation to command and control. All the things for you to become.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that question. So, guys, if you have a question, please.
So it's not these things they show in the movies.
In the movies, when we just see code, I feel like if this how hacking is for real, I'm going into hacking, because what I see them calling, somebody will just say he wants to.
They are just
Yeah, exactly.
random packages. That's what they are doing. They are just making it look as if
Exactly. So there I've been seeing some things regarding command prompts in cybersecurity. Now, when I see other softwares regarding cybersecurity, I feel like command prompt is the main software tools that I can, because command prompt is always with system. That is a software that comes with the system. You don't need to install, you don't need to uninstall, you don't need it. It comes with the system automatically. Yeah. So if I'm using CMD to run my codes, so what are the functionality of command prompt if I don't have any software for hacking and I want to use maybe to do some things regarding cybersecurity using command prompt?
Okay, command prompt is a type of command line interface. Now we have GUI, graphical user interface, which is everything is graphics, like the way you click your menus, the way you drag some buttons and icons. That is graphical user interface. But command line now brings an interface that helps you to use commands and scripts or script languages to be able to do the same thing you can do with mouse, dragging all those graphics or all those icons. Now, it makes the work very easy when you use the command line interface, because when you are hacking or you are protecting a lot of workstations or loads of systems and host devices, you will need like an avenue that will help you to accomplish or execute those tasks very fast and quickly. And that is why they introduce command line interface. So CMD, which is command prompt, is a type of command line interface. That's not the only one we have. There is Terminal that is being used on Linux operating systems. Then there is PowerShell. PowerShell also do the same thing as CMD in Windows operating system. So these are types of command line interfaces. So command prompt is a type that helps you to automate tasks using commands and scripts. You understand? So that is what command line does, and that is what command prompt does, because it's a type of command line that help you to automate tasks or accomplish tasks very quickly using commands instead of dragging, mouse up and down, and that one takes a lot of time. But just one command, now not as the one in the movies now. With just one command, you can create a folder. Like with just one line of code, you can create a folder.
Instead of
Understand?
creating new folder on
Now,
your
if you
normal
want to
system.
on your system, you click mouse, then you create new, then you don't need all those things. In command line interface, with just one single line of code, you can create a directory. We call it directory. You can create a directory, which is a folder. With one line of code, you can create a text file and still add the content of that file with just one line. But if you want to do that in graphical user interface, you have to create the text file first, then now add the content. You start typing it. But just with one line, you can create a text file
It's a command
and
prompt.
add the content with command prompt and other CLI. So you see that it makes the
Exactly,
task
exactly. It's made
very
easy.
fast.
That means without installing software, all I just need is to come on my system, use when I know that normally command prompt. That is with the help of command I can handle on any system to just run command prompt, even without having my own PC at my
Windows
cabinet
system
place.
now.
Exactly. So
Windows.
okay, is there any software you can that comes with the maybe like MacBook like or Linux operating system? Because normally
Yes, terminal. We call it terminal.
okay,
Yeah,
it comes with the
terminal.
system,
They
right?
have terminals. Yeah, it comes with the system. Yes, on
Okay, that means
MacBook and on Ubuntu's, all those operating systems.
I think I can learn to jot that down. Very very. Thank you so much, sir. So I don't have anybody. If anybody has question, please. It's very important you put this in place. Okay.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah, good evening.
Okay. Your name and your study center and your
Good
department.
evening.
Yes, my name is Onyeso Arrange, Lagos VI Center,
Okay.
Information Technology.
Okay.
Yes, I've taken a keen
Okay,
interest on this movie you mentioned, Mr. Roberts. I just wanted to know if I can easily get this movie on Netflix. There's no time. Let's just keep
is
up.
Mr. Robot on Netflix? I don't know, because when I downloaded it, I get it from someone actually. I didn't download it directly, so I don't know. You can check it out. I don't know if it is on Netflix. I don't know. But you can also check YouTube, though it is not. The episodes on YouTube are not full. They just, did some excerpts. But you can check. Uh, you can check online. Just type on Google. You should be able to get sites that you'll be able to, download. Maybe you can check O2 TV series. I don't know all those sites, but you can just check O2 TV series. You
Please,
should be able
if
to
you
get
have a
Mr. Robot on
question,
that
please
site.
kindly just
All right, thank
say
you very
it
much.
now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you're welcome.
If you have a question, I'm expecting a question from Precious David. And
Yes,
Good
I
evening,
will have
sir.
one more question. I will have one more question.
please, okay, we are with you. We're
Please,
with you.
okay, we are with you. Yes, so
My
if
name is
you're a cyber security personnel in a company, the cyber defense of the company is in your hands. If by some way the company gets hacked, do you stand liable? Like, do you stand to go under charges?
Actually, say as the professional or as the company.
The company, like you're their cyber guy in charge of their defense, the cyber security, and then
Okay.
by a hacker from somewhere else.
Okay. Okay. Do you get charged as the cybersecurity professional? No, you don't get charged. See, no technology. Let me say this now, and let's just settle it once and for all. No technology is 100% safe. Just have that at the back of your mind. No technology is 100% safe. So that is why cybersecurity will ever be relevant, because every day we devise means to make sure that all these technologies are secured, because just securing it yesterday does not mean it cannot be broken today. You understand? So no technology is 100% safe. So no organization will hold you responsible if your organization gets hacked, and they will now hold you as a person responsible that you are the one that get no. Except you were caught that you connive with the cyber criminals to hack the organization. That is when they can, put charges against you. But if an organization gets hacked and that organization comes under standards, cybersecurity standards or frameworks like GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, such organizations will be fined if customers' information or users' sensitive informations are being leaked. So it is the organization that will face charges or litigation or fine from the regulatory body or from the government, not the individual person. Do you get what I'm trying to say now? So I
Yes, I
think I've
do.
been
I
able
do.
to
I think
answer
I
the
get
question.
that. So, which means if at the long run, if anything happens to the company, even with all the cybersecurity knowledge I have, there's still an assurance that they have their mindset like even though you put on your effort, we believe that they be the one to tell you that even we know you put all your effort, we know that there's still 100% not safe. Because definitely they
No.
expect you to put 100% all hand on desk to make sure everything is safe.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get at my point, sir. Maybe is that correct too?
Yeah, they would actually, it's not they that will say that, but as a cybersecurity professional, you must have that mindset that no technology is 100% safe. That is why you must always put your effort to seeing that you secure an organization's infrastructure that you are responsible for with all your might and all your effort because of this knowledge. It's not the organization that will tell you that we know. Organization will not tell you that. But you as a professional, cybersecurity, you should know that no technology is 100% safe. So you don't need to relent because of that knowledge. You have to be, up and doing every day to make sure that you are, putting effort to make sure that, the infrastructure is
Charger
secured
mi ni.
every day.
Ṣé bí
So
kọ́ọ̀dù mi ni?
that is
Fóònù mi sì ti kú.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Can I have one more question, please?
okay. Go ahead.
Fóònù mi ti
Yes.
fẹ́ kú.
There was an
Fóònù mi ti
incident I know
kú.
that happened in a bank in Nigeria sometime. Someone died,
No, na
and
mi
his
fi
next
ṣe.
of kin was supposed to be the wife, and he left some millions in the account. So, but the
Wàhálà
wife
fóònù
didn't
ti
have an
kú. Èmi
account
náà
with
fẹ́
the same
ṣáàjì
bank.
ni.
So they were going
Èmi ni
to
mo
open an
ní charger mi
account
ti
for the
fóònù mi
woman
ti
in the
kú.
bank so
Ó ti-
that they'll transfer the money into her new account in the same bank that the husband had before he died. So the story is that when they tried to open an account for her, she didn't have a functional email address. So they
Èmi mo ní
now
charger.
ghosted an email address, like they put an email there that is not actually functional. And then at the end of the day, the account got hacked and people took the money. So people started saying stuff like it was because of the email that was fake, the fake email. But for years I've really been thinking about it. So since I've gotten this chance, I just want to know, is that possible?
Yes, it's possible. It's possible that they took advantage of the email that is not working, and it might not be that is the email that they took advantage of. You understand? So that is why it is very important that you make sure that you do what is right when it comes to anything technology or anything, financial. Don't don't use email that is not working. Don't use anything that is not working. Make sure that everything you use is up to date and is working, because cyber criminals can take advantage of anything. It is possible that they take advantage of the email that is not working to get the account hacked, or they take another route entirely. So they can use anything. This is technology. Anything is possible.
Yeah, before we round up the
Anything is
sessions,
possible.
just want us to put one or two things in place regarding pinching links. There are people that send links on the platform. When you feel like get 20% off, so we get and win 1,000. I guess there are some people that they like that one. May they never see those things, they start sharing. When you start sharing, you will notice that immediately you say drop those links, feel like share to 10 people. And 10 people again, that's how they continue. So can you just give a knowledge on that pinching links, because there are links that create havoc to a device. Maybe you can share more light to that.
Okay, so about phishing links, this is what I would tell you. Don't just click on links randomly. That's number one. Number two, when you check those links, you will see that they are not appropriate links. You see that they are like written not appropriately. Like you could see rubbish, one nonsense that cannot even you can't even be able to pronounce what the link is all about, like the link address. You won't be able to pronounce it, and some of them are very long. So when you see links like that, don't even bother to click those links. Don't bother to click them. So now there are other phishing links that they normally copy to some website that will help them to shorten, the link address, the URL. Now you can copy those links and then take it to Google to go and check. There's a site, I can't remember the site now. You can check on Google how to detect, shortened link, the original link behind the shortened link. So you can copy those links, shortened links, and paste it there. It will bring out the original link that they turn to a shortened link. So these are the, few things you can do. Don't bother to click on it. And many of the messages that are being sent with those things, you need to be very careful. When you read about it, you see they will say, read the content of the message. If it looks too good to be true, don't even go near it. Anything that looks too good to be real, too good to be, what they are trying to do is they want to manipulate your human mind so that you can click the link. So these are the intelligence you need to sustain for you not to fall victim.
Wow. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. So I don't know if everybody have a question before we round up the session. Please, if you have a
Yeah, I
question,
do have. Good evening, sir.
yeah,
Good
comrade,
evening.
what else up?
Yeah, I did. Fine, sir. Sir, I really enjoyed the lecture and thank you, sir, once again.
Please, we don't know you.
Are you with me? Oh, okay. Sorry, sir. My name is Abdullah Ashania Kasai. I'm a student of computer science 300 level, and I'm from National Connection Service Center, Abuja. So my question is that, sir, one, what career opportunities, I mean, job opportunities, did a cybersecurity professional have? Particularly, I use the word particularly in Nigeria. And then, secondly, so how can you perceive the challenges to be faced in the future, like particularly in Nigeria with regard to cyber crimes? Thank you.
Okay, yeah. So particularly in Nigeria, a lot of organizations are looking for professionals to come and defend their infrastructure and their network. A lot of them, they want, they are looking for people who come and defend. So that is like cyber defense analysts, cyber security analysts, SOC analysts. These are very, common jobs jobs that are common in Nigeria now, because a lot of, organizations want their infrastructure to be defended and be protected. Most organizations in Nigeria does not really hire, ethical hacker or pen testers who will come and break into their system to say, um, to test if their system is secured. They are looking for people who come and protect the system, monitor their networks to see if there's unusual activities, or if there is any traces of vulnerability and all those stuffs. These are the, path that career paths that are very, prominent now in Nigeria currently. Cyber defense, like jobs like cybersecurity analyst, cyber SOC analyst, cyber defense analyst, and also governance, risk, and compliance, IT auditing, cybersecurity auditing, and all those. So those are the common jobs that are open in Nigeria in cybersecurity field. Now, the major challenge we have in Nigeria currently skill gap. Skill gap. There are a lot of vacancies that are available, that there are no skilled people to fill those vacancies, because we lack in Africa and Nigeria, to be precise, we lack a lot of skilled professionals in the industry. So we need more people like you guys to come in, learn the basics, get the skills, have the knowledge, and then have the ability to fill in those unfilled vacancies. So that's the major challenge, I mean,
On that.
yeah,
Now the what
for
I wanted to say
cybersecurity.
what I wanted to say is that now they are Joe Motion Cologne now. For me to cool now, Moshi want to meet. Ah. So what I wanted to say is that now there are times when when some companies, especially in Nigeria's, I don't really know if they recruit most of this. I think with the look of things, most of the companies recruit people outside to come and safeguard their data. They don't really cybersecurity in Nigeria. We don't know. Is it until you start working outside Nigeria, working with international companies before you can grow, or let me just say before you can start earning money in cybersecurity? I don't know if that is true.
No, 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 no. It's not until you walk outside the country. Yeah, you could see my own navigation experience. I started working
Fún
with
mi
companies outside the
mi mọ̀
country,
pé
but
o já
that
chájà
is
èmi mọ̀
not for
èmi ò já
everybody.
chájà ọmọ
That
láti
is just my own
pé fóònù
personal
mi ń gbóná
navigation
torí ẹ̀ ní tẹ̀
experience.
fi mọ̀ pé
It
kò
is
fẹ́
not.
chájà
I've
ó ń
seen
bú
people who
tẹ̀yìn
started in Nigeria.
torí ẹ̀ ní
A
tẹ̀
lot
fi
of
mọ̀
them,
tí
my
kì í bọ́
friends who started in Nigeria,
torí ẹ̀ mo
and
fi tiẹ̀ tì bọ́ torí pé
they are
títí
doing
ti
well now.
bàjẹ́
They
fún
are
mi wàá lè
earning
mọ̀
well,
lórí
and they
ṣáà
started
torí
in
ẹ̀ kó
Nigeria. They started with a
tó
company in
fi jẹ́ kí wọ́n
Nigeria.
fi tèmi títí ẹ̀ ṣe bí ó máa stable.
So it's not true that you have to start with a company in US or a company in Canada or a company in UK outside the country before you can be relevant in this country. No, no. There are companies that
fún mi
still
ti kú wọn mítìn
that still
tó bá
take
yẹ ó kú tí
in
mi
entry level candidates
tó bá yẹ kí mi sí
and the
mítìn
rest.
ọ̀tọ̀ fún wọn mítìn. Oh, thank you very much for that. Thank you so much. I believe we've all learned a lot of things because basically cybersecurity is
Yes,
very, very
sir.
important, and it's quite very, very important. Mr. Segun has put us a lot of things, and he's our family already. You can actually contact him towards any challenges you're having. If you wish to start your career in technology, I don't know where can you think we can start learning this for those that are involved virtually, because I think most of companies we've not been seeing cybersecurity companies that are in Nigeria that can help, unless maybe their community aside community, but is there a company that we can go and apply apart from on our websites that we can learn all these things and it's very, very consistent?
Yeah, very consistent. You can start with forage.com. Forage.com. I've shared this before. Forage.com. Forage. FORAGE.com. So that is a platform for virtual internship. So they have tasks that are being uploaded, tasks that are industry inclined, that most of these top companies do in their organizations. They upload them. So you can start with that. Then you start learning how these things are done in the industry. Apart from that, you can start also with virtually testing. Virtually testing is also a virtual internship platform where organizations come on board,
Can we
and
please type
they
please
give out tasks like
please
that, and
call
you
the
learn all
website
these
call the
things.
website again, sir?
Forage, FORAGE.com.
FO
Forage.com.
forage, okay. Forage.com, right? Okay.
Yes. Then virtually testing. Just type virtually testing uh on Google. It will bring the original website.
Thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate you being a blessing to us towards this conference. I just want to say thank you on behalf of everybody. And if you know he has blessed you, please just type thank you. And I believe this would really mean a lot. We are not giving him money, but he has tried out of his busy schedule to make sure we were able to achieve this conference very well. If you did not learn anything at this conference, it will be a painful thing for you not to learn, because basically what he taught here today is a very, very common thing you should know. For those that like pinching link, you start dropping it on the platform. At times when I see people, I feel like, what are these people doing? Like, shit, they never know anything. But it is quite understandable by the time you don't know anything, but the day you know that this thing you know it, you will know you do you yourself, you won't want to do it. So it is basically you start growing in knowledge in cybersecurity. Somebody will say the basic knowledge of cybersecurity is understanding all these things. He did not write code. The last session we did, he was putting us through some command prompts, he was putting out some things on terminals. Today is not like that. Today you should be able to understand what he say. If you go and check most of these programs we've had, I think the last one before now, which was the NACOS Cybersecurity Week, we put some things. You can go on YouTube and rewatch those sessions. It is very very important you watch again, so that those are the people you can meet in case you have challenges regarding cybersecurity. Is available. Just chat me or call him. He'll be able to put you through. Follow him on LinkedIn. For those that does not have his LinkedIn account, you can just type out Segun Olaniyan. Those are you'll be able to get. You don't even need to bother whether who is this. You will know that this person is he. Just don't worry yourself about that. And if you don't get it, you can chat me up and we guide you. It is very very important, guys. He has been a blessing to us, and let us by appreciating him towards what he has done. So thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate. And by God's grace, tomorrow we round up at the 2020 conference, which is the embracing digital technology. I'm so happy, like these guys have learned a lot towards this conference, and I'm happy that I'm among those that have been a benefit, also learn from all these things, not because I'm the president, but because I'm able to learn also at the feet of those that are ready to put us through some knowledge. So it is about what you learn is what I learn too. The class is no different. It is what I learn is what you learn. It is what you learn is what I learn. So now if I start speaking something very very nice outside there, don't see it a magic. It's a process, and this is what we are learning here. There are a lot of people on the platform that they don't even bother to join, but the fact is you need to know that you are expanding your knowledge towards attending all these conferences. So by the time you start saying all these things Mr. Segun is saying here, it will start looking like a magic to them, as if your brain is not like them. They thought you are just this kind of big person. No, but it's a process of what you are learning here. You are pouring outside there. So please guys, make
Thank
use
you,
of
everyone.
it.
I have to go now.
Thank you very much. I would really appreciate. Thank you so much. You've been a blessing to us. Thank you so much for today. Yes sir.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yes sir. Yes sir. So I just want to say thank you very much everyone, and by God's grace, conference ends tomorrow. For those that have not filled the participation form, please kindly fill it. It's very important, so that we can be able to give certificates immediately after the session. And as we said earlier, based on how all executives have decided, that is, if you did not attend at least 3 sessions or 4 to 3 sessions, let's just say 4, that means you are not licensed or being guarded to give the certificate. That means we won't give you the certificate, not because we don't want to, but because you did not attend the session. Why will you be certified of something you did not attend of? Why? You don't want it. You only want something you attend of, that anybody that see the certificate, you're like, yes, you attend it truly. So by the time I give you certificate now because you want to attend, that means I dash you. But there's something you should be able to defend out and say, yes, I do this when I was in school. This is the experience now today. If you don't know, we have put in experience, because by the time we finish from now, we can tell our people, when I was in school, we attend conference. Nobody wants to know if it's virtual or physical. By the time you start telling them, when we taught all these things and cybersecurity, we learn all these things. It is experience. Now it's not a school that you can give experience because you don't have physical class, but now you can share experience that when you were in school, this was what you attend, and in your department you'll be able to give. People don't want to know the school you attend. Forget about now. Forget about attending University of Ibadan. Forget about attending I don't know, University of England. I don't know. What people need is what your knowledge. The day people tell you, when I start telling people at times what I know, they feel like, which school are you attending? I feel like it's now they say no wonder, because the fact is the knowledge is pushing it. So I'm always being proud of where anywhere I'm a now student. So no matter what you say, me, I will still even wear Narcos now t-shirt anywhere I'm going. What do you want to ask me? I'm ready to defend it, because what I know is what I know. So don't come and be now. The fact is the semester has been tough so far regarding what we are facing. Last semester was very 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 bad. I won't say anything else. Last semester the experience is not something of worthy of sharing. But guys, permit me to say this: we are always being good anywhere we find ourselves. Don't fight. Don't say because you passed last semester was tough, you couldn't even do better. Try and make sure you do better. This semester there's another chance. Learn from people that knows. Study your material. Meet with community, friends. Meet with friends in the community that you study the same course. How far? How did you do this? Don't keep quiet on the platform and say you assume everybody knows you, the challenges you are facing. We are not a magicians. We work by we are human. So by the time you start telling people the challenges, oh, CIT 222 I couldn't understand, I do, people are there to put you through. This is computer science. The first thing I will ask you is, as a computer science, if you come and chat me how far, I will say which course do you study. I'm a computer. I felt like we are family already because there's nothing you want to tell me that I won't know. So guys, please put yourself through in what you need to know. The material you are reading is not by magic. We know the now itself, the system is quite somehow at times. You feel like what kind of school is that am I attending now? It's normal. When it happens like that, we just have to face what we are in. But the best out of it is proving what you have. That is, by the time you start putting to people, oh, this is what I know, they will guide you, they will help you, they will help with the school you are. So please, so guys, let's just hold tomorrow. Edit conference, physical conference is coming up in Abuja, and please, let's get ready. All the speakers will be available physically. They'll be putting us through some things and be able to attend. So guys, please, tomorrow again. Tomorrow I think we have 1 hour. I think 30 minutes rather. 30 minutes because we are rounding up the session. So thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. And have a wonderful night. Thank you very much, everyone. So tomorrow again we meet. Please, the form is available. Just click on it and fill the registration form for the participation. Thank you. Do have a wonderful night. Bye.